Thank you, Chairman. So in synopsizing what I'm hearing from the panel, I know you read Mr. Kegel's statement. Chester wants to get out of the business. Delco may be willing to accept Chester. That's been some of the discussions. Otherwise, you would be advocating for standalone, I presume. Is that fair?
Yes.
To say, okay. And Bucks and Monco have made very passionate pleas for standalone. Some facts, and all three of your counties, or four counties, actually contribute money from your county government into your operations. That's correct?
Yes. Correct.
Bucks County receives $282,000 in MSOS funds. During the period of the study of H.R. 315, Bucks County remitted to the Commonwealth $4.3 million over 6 years of MSOS funds and received back roughly $2 million. So they received back roughly half, and I would presume your counties are probably similarly situated. So the four-county suburban region is subsidizing the MSOS fund for across the Commonwealth, which isn't uncommon with some other matters, but I think it's important that that be pointed out. You couple that fact with, in Bucks County, we received $282,000 of MSOS funds, and the county themselves puts in $277,000 to the operation of that office, so roughly half. That does not count the county employing the individual, so they pay the benefits, the in-kind contributions of the office, IT services, solicitor, insurance, utilities, and the like, as well as another $29,000 in-kinded from Bucks County Community College. For the gentleman from Delco, Chester, and Monco, is it fair to say you're probably around the same neighborhood?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably even a little bit more than that.
Okay, so the service deliveries we've heard about, all these special programs and all, they're very unique to being a standalone county entity because you're able to do that because of your county support as well. Do you think that county support would go away with a 4 or 5 county merger? Yeah. I know you can't speak for your commissioners or council, but
I think it would be, they would have to reevaluate what the contributions are.
I've heard from Bucks County that those monies may go away. So in the interest of our local governments funding enhanced EMS within our counties, those monies may go away. And I think that's a tremendous problem. And that is a huge distinction from what we heard from the first panel, where they're operating a nonprofit multi-county agency. I think we have an apple and an orange here, and I think it's very important that we distinguish that. To follow up one of Chairman Barrar's questions to Dr. Wydrow, Dr. Wydrow, you said something that was pretty important. You said, let's talk about it. I think we heard from the previous panel, and my rant on that, that's the problem. There hasn't been any talking. To you two gentlemen, you basically got a mandate, and then you started having Director Gibbons come down and meet with you. And I'm sorry he left because I would like him to address some of this, but I think he left the room. But I think we have a very flawed process here. There has not been a forced merger in this Commonwealth, and now we're facing a potentially forced merger that you have testified may negatively impact service delivery. I provided to my colleagues, and for the ones that aren't here, I will email this out, a packet of letters. And Dr. Wydrow, you testified to this. Police, fire, EMS, even our tech school that does the emergency services program weighed in on this issue and the importance of remaining a single county agency. And I think that's the discussion for another day, whether or not we remain a single county agency. I think the focus from this hearing ought to be on what the next steps are. I would certainly hope the brakes are put on this RFP. I would certainly hope the Bureau of EMS comes down to southeastern Pennsylvania and sits down with us and talks about this issue. Chairman Barrar is offering to do a ride along, which is fun.
And a badge.
Yeah, we'll give you a plastic hat. You can ride right along with them. But I think this hearing has exposed a very, very flawed process. It's not isolationism, as Dr. Wydrow said. It is about having communication. What I heard from Director Gibbons and some of the other testifiers is consolidation for span of control. Well, that consolidation may be easy for his span of control because there will be less regions. But what that means is the span of control of whoever is in charge of this 5-county or 4-county region, their span of control versus the span of control of the 4 of you, plus Philadelphia, would greatly expand. So that is a complete contradiction in terms. I think the brakes need to be put on this RFP. This process is extremely flawed. And Mr. Chairman, I will have some further comments later if you'll allow me back on a microphone.